Hi guys, welcome. Okay, I'm here for the final live stream of the day. And then after, I just snorted. After I do this one, I'm going to do the video on December's astrology. So look for that. I'll probably do it tonight and have it posted tonight. Anyhow, let me find it on here. First person here is Fia. What's next for Linford and I? Relationship can move forward. You've got loving, kind energy and connection coming in. Possible commitment. Things could move forward quickly. Knight of Cups. Things could be moving forward right and nice and smooth. Sandy A. Love. Love life moves forward quickly. If you're not with anyone right now, you've got a Capricorn coming in. You also have an Aries coming in. Feeling like the world is at your feet. Growth and transformation comes in around your love life. It also looks like you could have a Scorpio entering. Scorpio can come in out of the blue when you least expect it, and you could start a new journey. Not bad. Not bad. Sister. I feel his energy fading for me. Is it? Okay, let's see. I don't think that his energy is fading. No, you got the Knight of Cups here. Either interest, more interest, or there's still interest. I don't think it's faded. Nope. Talia, general reading. You've got the Ten of Pentacles here. You may be getting a large sum of money coming your way. You have a wish coming in, so put that out into the universe. The Death card, growth and transformation comes in around you personally. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Hard work that you put into either a business or a work relationship should start to pay off. Six of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles. This should be good business stuff happening. Stable business stuff with long-term potential. Earning a lot of respect and being well compensated. Nine of Pentacles. Money's flowing to you. You got nice money stuff happening. Kira. Daniel says that he will be out of town for 3 weeks. How will it be for me being apart? Okay, let's see. How will it be being apart for 3 weeks? I don't think that you're going to be thrilled, but it's not going to be as bad as you think. It's like the Nine of Swords is in reverse, so it's like mild anxiety about him not being around. Two of Pentacles is balance, like feeling balanced. Still feel connected to him, and you still feel stable. I wouldn't be surprised. You've got the Nine of Cups too, which is a wish. I wouldn't be surprised if something happens that changes him being away for 3 weeks, just because everything has been getting really twisted up, and everything that seems like it's going to happen has not been happening. And if he does go away for 3 weeks, depending on where he goes, he may have to come home and quarantine. So let's see if that trip even happens. Everything has been like so, and the thing is, it's like for everyone, it doesn't even look like things are get canceled until right before. It's like you think you're going, you think you're going, and then like the day before it falls apart. So I'm not even 100% convinced that he goes yet. If he goes and he's gone 3 weeks, I think it'll go by quicker than you think. Seba, love. Well, you've got some choices coming in around you when it comes to love if you're not with anyone right now. If you're not with anyone right now, Aquarius comes in, so does a Scorpio. If you are with someone right now, you have a wish around your current relationship and growth and transformation coming in. Regardless of where you are in your love life, things change for the better quickly and things move forward. It also looks like love relationships should take on a kind, compassionate, loving, and heartfelt change for the better moving forward. So you got good love things happening. If you're not with anyone, look out for a Scorpio, a possible Cancer, and a Aquarius as possibilities. If you are with someone, your current relationship can move forward nicely. Phantom general reading for Gemini. Starting a new journey brings in happiness along with serenity, peace, and compassion. Feeling like life has gone back into balance, possibly reconnecting with connecting with a soulmate connection. Now that person could be a Gemini, they could also be a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You also should be feeling like you got some financial stability around you, or you're coming into a point in your life where you're a little bit more financially stable. Adriana, what is he going to do after I tell him tomorrow that I want to try to have a relationship with him? Well, you've got a wish around the situation and happiness coming in. So I'm thinking that you're going to get what you want. Yeah, well, he may be a little undecided at first, or he may feel a little bit undecided or express that he's feeling undecided, but I think ultimately you get what you want. Red Nappy, is the situation with C gonna last? Yeah, I have 70% chance it's going to last, plus the Knight of Cups, which is positive. I would say the situation is lasting, at least long term. Desiree, how did Shad the Libra think or feel when I went into his live and talked to him? We're not in communication, so I entered his live very nervously. I just really like him. Okay, let's see. He was happy. Well, he was very focused on what he was doing, but when he saw that you came in, he felt happy. He also felt peaceful, serene, and sincere. I think that he was pleased that you showed up. I think he was very focused on what he was doing, though. Anthony, does the Capricorn happy that I sent her a message from Messenger for Sweet December, and will I get her love? Okay, let's see. 70% chance yes, she was happy that you sent her the message. 70% chance your relationship with her moves forward this month. Yep. Daniela, is someone trying to hack A's account? And if yes, why? Okay. Is someone trying to hack A's account? I don't think anyone's trying to hack the account. I don't think so. But if there is question, I would change the passwords. You know, they say that you're supposed to change your passwords every now and again. I'm always locked out of everything. I never remember my passwords. And even when the stupid things keep them, I don't know what happens. But I always have to change everything 20 times. If there's any, if she or he is feeling like somebody may be trying to hack, just change the passwords. And you know what I would do? One of the IT guys told me this years ago. Don't use any, don't use passwords that make sense. You know, use, make it up. Like instead of using somebody's name and birthday, you make it up. Like spell something backwards. And then throw a number in between it. You'll never remember it, but the password will be good. Anthony, people started talking like I'm chasing her like a kid because I give love to her and post on her Facebook. But I get angry at those people. It's not their business. Oh, excuse me. That's true. It's not their business. People, you know what? People are really good at telling other people what to do, but they don't ever look at themselves. Like all of us are like that. It's very easy to give somebody else advice. It's not so easy to, look at what you're doing. And people are really quick to judge other people. If it's working for you and she's responding to you, then you're not doing anything wrong. If she starts pulling her energy back, or she starts, letting you know that she's uncomfortable with it, then that's a different story. But if it's working for you, then you don't have to stop. Some women like a lot of attention. Oh, excuse me, Adriana. How is he going to behave after that in the next dates? How's he going to behave? He could be a little bit awkward. The Knight of Swords and the Ace of Swords. He may come off a little bit sharp because he doesn't know how to act. He may feel a little uncomfortable. He may be a little bit awkward, but it passes. Growth and transformation comes in around the situation. It may just have to work itself out. Things are usually awkward in the beginning. I'm not real concerned with that. You have good karma coming in around you. You also have good luck coming in around you. But he may feel awkward. I mean, it's awkward. Daniela, general. You've got somebody from your past coming back. You have the Two of Cups here, which means that you should be in a committed relationship, or you will be in a committed relationship soon. Now, this could be with somebody from your past that you know from the past. It doesn't have to be an ex. Or these could be two different things. It could be you run into an old friend you haven't seen in 10 years, and then you also meet somebody new. Whatever it is, they can be related. They don't have to be related. The relationship with the Two of Cups will be a long-term relationship, or will have long-term possibilities. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan makes you feel relief. It also looks like your intuition is heightened, so listen to your intuition. Life starts to move forward, or you start to feel a little bit unstuck with the Hangman in reverse, and you're moving on to greener pastures. Your life is moving forward. All right, let me go back up to the top. Hey, it's just in love. Okay, if you're not in, well, it doesn't matter. If you are in a relationship or if you're not in a relationship. Next relationship or current relationship, Six of Pentacles. Both of you are putting in equal amounts of work. Both people have mutual respect for one another, and both people are getting out of the relationship what they put into it. So that's excellent. Listen to your intuition. If you've been feeling burdened by love, that's going to move into the past. You've got some ambition coming in around love. If you're not with anyone right now, fire sign comes in, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and your life moves forward to greener pastures. Love cup is full moving forward, whether you're with someone now or not. If you are with someone now, current relationship looks good. Not with anyone, fire sign comes in, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. T-Vet, love. Knight of Pentacles. Love life should be moving forward quickly. Two and the Three of Pentacles. Balance comes in around love or around life in general, including love. Out of the clear blue sky, you could meet a soulmate connection. Now, this could be somebody new that we haven't seen before. They could be a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, no longer holding yourself back, and you got some passion coming in. See, but how does the Leo feel about me currently? Thinks that you don't hold yourself back. You have a lot of potential. Thinks that you have a lot of passion. Thinks that you're strong, courageous, stable, sincere, hardworking with a lot of potential. It also looks like they think that you're very loyal. All right, let me go back up to the top. Mona, love with the Pisces. All right, I don't know where you are in the relationship with this person, but it kind of goes up and down. So the Pisces shows up here in the reading, so we know that we're talking about the Pisces. But it's like, first it's like loving, kind, caring, compassionate situation. But then it looks like somebody walks away or somebody feels regretful about it. But then they come back with balance and mutual respect. But then there could be a tower moment or a mini tower moment. Towers in reverse, it's not as big of a deal. But it will make the other party feel like they have a long road ahead of them and that someone is holding themselves back. I don't know where you are in this situation. I'm not seeing a whole lot of love here, but it looks like it's very up and down. So if this is the kind of situation where you're trying to cultivate a relationship with this person, you may find it to be very frustrating because they seem to be 1 foot in, 1 foot out all the time. Goddess, what's coming in for love next and when? Okay. You got a fire sign coming in, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. And it looks like they come in with really good intentions, and you may feel like you're moving on to greener pastures when you meet this person. Things can move forward quickly with them. Five of Spades. The spades could be as soon as before the end of fall. I'm going to say within the next 5 weeks, because how much time do we have left? We have a little bit less than 5 weeks. Yeah, I'm going to say while we're still in the fall. Adriana, is it going to work out between us? Got a 70% chance it works out. Yeah, I think there's a lot of potential here between the two of you. Ina, General. Okay, you've got stepping into your own personal strength, laying down the law, setting up boundaries, brings in, if you're not with anyone right now, a soulmate connection, possibly with a Capricorn. Feeling like you're stuck in the mud, that's moving into the past. Life is going to start to feel like it's moving forward pretty quickly. It also looks like you have success and you're feeling prepared for your life to move forward. So if there's nobody that if you're not in a committed relationship, chances are that soulmate relationship comes in, possibly with this Capricorn. Cinnamon, what is he going to tell me when we see a bother again? When is he going to tell me? Oh, when you're going to see each other again? Let's see. I'm going to say within the next 3 to 7 days. Jenna. Oh, welcome. Looking for guidance, making a decision in my love life. I have a boyfriend of 2.5 years, and my ex reached out for the first time in years, and I miss him so badly. Oh, man. Son of a bitch. Okay, before we even look at the cards, this is what I would just say. If you are in a relationship that you're happy and you're really truly in love and things are great, you wouldn't even be thinking about the ex, right? Like when you're focused on one person and it's like the love of your life is standing there, it doesn't matter who shows up. They just don't amount to much. Now, so right there, I think that even the fact that you're considering this ex, I think says something about the current relationship or the way that you feel about the current person versus the ex. Thing is, with exes, and I see it happen a lot, is that now it may be a little bit different for you because you're in a relationship right now, but a lot of times people, they want so badly for that ex to come back, and then the ex shows up and the two people just get right back together, but they don't ever change their behavior and they don't work on things that have that destroyed them in the first place. So really all it really is running back to a situation that didn't work in the first place, and now you're going to relive it again. So that's something else to think about. I don't know what broke the two of you up, but I mean, if it was something that was very significant, You may want to take that into consideration before, you know, before making any decisions. The thing is that, to me, without even looking at the cards, just intuitively, my opinion would be, if you were so thrilled with the current relationship, you were over the last person, you wouldn't even think about that person again, right? You would just be like, oh my God, I've moved on to something so much better. I don't want to go back to that. And I've been in the situation before where I've wanted somebody to come back. My life has moved forward. I've been with somebody much better. And I'm like, I'm not fucking going back to that. There's no way. So it might be the sort of a situation where you have to go back to it to realize either what you want, what you need, or what that relationship meant to you. Like, there may be, because there's a question in your mind. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, when I was faced with that situation, I was like, I'm not going to screw this up for what didn't work for me last time. So you may already kind of know what you want to do just based on the fact that you're even thinking about entertaining going back or reconnecting or whatever. Okay, now let's see. Okay, now, I don't know what the first guy did, but if he betrayed you and you walked away from him, and then he's coming back now, I'm a little bit twisted up on whether or not he's not going to betray you again. Now, here's the other thing. Since I don't really know much about, like, I haven't read for you before when it comes to this, this also may be your current boyfriend. Your current boyfriend may feel like, if he finds out that you're talking to this guy again, may feel betrayed and he may walk away. So you may be skating on thin ice with this guy here with these two cards. I don't know where you are in that relationship. The thing is that moving forward, you might have a spiritual connection and strength with the first guy. And this could be what's tying you to him right now. And it may be something that you need to answer for yourself, or you need to figure out for yourself by exploring that connection with the first guy. Now, I'm not saying that you have to meet him in person right away, or you have to, but you may want to talk to him and see where he's at. It's a tough decision, but to me, if you were so happy and in love with the person that you're with right now, you wouldn't even be thinking about the other guy. You'd be like, oh my God, we went through hell, or it was hell for me to get over him. I don't want to go back to that. And the fact that you don't feel that way and that you're questioning it makes me feel like the guy you're with right now may not be, like, he may be like somebody that's okay, you know, he may be an okay relationship, but it might not be full-blown love right now with him. And if that's the case, you know, you got to do what's in your heart, I believe. That's my opinion. I would rather be alone than have to settle for, you know, something that's kind of mediocre. Even if it's good for me, you know, it reminds me, I always say it's kind of like oatmeal. You'll feel full, you'll get nutrition, but nobody gets real excited about eating oatmeal. Everybody feels differently, though. I have a friend of mine who felt like marriage was a business, and that you should go into a marriage as if you were going into business, and you should look for a partner who was going to, you know, provide or work at it like it was a business. I don't feel that way. I don't, but that's only my opinion. So my opinion, which is, it's worth the 2 cents, is I think that you need to do what's in your heart. That's what I would tell you. That's what I would do, because otherwise, I feel like you turn around years from now and say, "I wonder what would have happened if I would have reconnected with him," because he's been in my heart for all these years. Anyway, I hope that helps a little bit. The thing is that I think what's in jeopardy is that the current guy will feel betrayed, and he may walk away if he finds out that you're dealing with this other guy. Um, Ronnie, messages from Spirit. The Knight of Water, emotional, romantic, enthusiastic, contemplative. Falling in love or wedding proposals, the need to balance emotions, an invitation to a social event. The Empress, Archangel Gabriel, lavish abundance, give birth to your dreams, nurture yourself and others. King of Fire, motivational, idealistic, ambitious, and charismatic. Focus, 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 communicate with vision, be a leader. Advice from someone creative. Sepia, Derek, and me. All right, I don't know if you guys have been speaking much lately, but the Page of Swords would indicate that communication should come in. It does look like there are boundaries, or you may be cutting through some of his bullshit. He may be saying some kind of crap and you might not be having it. I would look out for another tower moment between the two of you. And then after that, things should come back into balance. Even if things aren't perfect, balance should come in around the situation. Make it a little bit more dealable, you know, for right now. It does look like rest and relaxation does you a world of good. Now, I don't know if you're going somewhere or if you're taking a vacation or if this is just maybe taking a day or two off work and having like a mental health day that recharges your batteries. That has nothing to do with him. You, I think, are walking away from him ultimately. If it hasn't happened yet because of circumstances, that's one thing. But I think that you, like, emotionally, I think that you've left him. And I think that at some point he's going to come back and he's going to try to get you back. And I don't think that you're going to have it. Empress. All right, I don't see it yet. So let me do Ida. What's going to happen between me and the Virgo? Things could move forward. Well, you got the Ten of Cups around the two of you, which is positive, right? And not holding yourselves back. But the Two of Cups is in reverse. So I don't know. I don't know if you guys are an item. If you guys are together, there could be a breakup with the Two of Cups in reverse. If you're not together, you might feel like you guys have a really great relationship, or like everything is working, but you're not getting the relationship out of it. You may feel like we have a good connection, we get along great as friends, but why doesn't he want more? And I don't think that more is coming right now. You actually could have an argument with him over it, or over your relationship status with him. Empress. Will the thing my brother and Christina are doing together work out smoothly? Okay. 70% chance, yes. I think for the most part it goes over smoothly. Sepia, me the Taurus, and Romo the Cancer. Okay, let's see. You might be feeling right now like the relationship is a little bit weak, but things should improve. You got passion coming in around the situation. You also have ambition coming in around the situation. And there's the Cancer. Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility. Please be careful with that card if you don't want children. It also looks like the Justice card is here, which means you should have good karma coming back to your love life. But the Seven of Cups indicates that you should be the one that has choices around you. So there should be, excuse me, more than just a Cancer around you. There should be new people coming in, or new options coming in. All right. I know I ask about Jay a lot, but are we soul ties? All right, let's see. Are we soul ties? Probably, and that's probably why you have such a hard time with letting go of him. Let's see. There are soul ties between Art and Jay. Yeah, I do believe that you guys have soul ties, and that's why it's so difficult. Does he think of me and miss me? He does think about you and he does miss you. I get fucking annoyed with people just in general. Like, I get annoyed with him because it's like, why can't he just let you know that he misses you and that he's thinking of you? Because that would make me feel better if you heard from him. But on the flip side of that, I get annoyed with this. I get annoyed with fucking people that tell me how much they miss me and make no effort to come and see me. So I don't want to be lied to. I'm like, I'm over that. And I have one friend who's like, oh, I miss you, I miss you, I miss you. I don't live on Pluto. You could come and visit me. Like, I am so fucking done with people that say a lot of shit and don't follow through with it. So on one hand, I get annoyed with him that he's not reaching out to you, but on the other hand, I would rather him not make you promises that he can't keep, because I think that in the long run, that's much worse. And I think that right now his biggest problem is that he feels like he can't make any promises, or that he's too busy with work, or he's tied up with work, or whatever's going on over there. Okay, Vincent's intentions for me. Should I care more? If you don't care, I don't think that you can make yourself care more. I think that you could be open to exploring the connection, but if you're not really feeling it, you're not really feeling it. And I don't really know how much that's going to change. I mean, this guy is definitely into you. You got the Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility. You got good luck. You have a wish around this situation. He's not holding himself back. I'm not seeing a ton of love yet, but it does look like he has interest in you. But you know what? If you're not feeling it, you're not feeling it. Like my mother used to always say to me, God, Danny, you don't have to marry him. Just go out to dinner with him. But I just didn't, I never felt like if I didn't have interest in someone, I didn't want to put time in. I'd rather be home with the dog. That's always the way that I felt. Other people don't agree with that, and I've seen other people's lives move forward really quickly because they give people a chance that, maybe back in the day, I wouldn't give a lot of people a chance because I felt like I just, I think that that's a personal thing. If you don't care, you don't care. And, you can't make yourself care. The only thing that I can say is that, excuse me, being open to the possibility that something could happen with anybody. It doesn't have to be with Vincent. Just feeling like, you know what? Things could change for me tomorrow. Somebody wonderful can show up tomorrow. And feeling like, you know what? It is possible. I think that that just opens up a whole other world. It feels like, well, we don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. Like, bizarre things happen, and it's like, or you're at the right place at the right time, or you run into someone that you haven't seen in 10 years. It happens. So I think that, should you care more? If you don't care, you don't care. But I think being open to just, seeing, well, hey, somebody could show up tomorrow. Somebody wonderful can show up tomorrow. It's snowing. God, Brandy, where are you? It's not snowing here. Here it's like 60 something degrees. We just had a big thunderstorm. Empress, my brother dreamt of a giant ant. Oh, what does it mean? Okay, giant ants. Well, I would say that that giant ants, okay, according to these cards, would indicate making a big deal of small problems, or feeling like yeah, making a big deal or feeling like a small problem is a bigger deal than it actually is. He actually has happiness coming in around him. So if he's been overwhelmed lately, that's going to move into the past. Things are changing for the better for him quickly. But he may have like a small problem, and it's really in reality not that big of a deal, but in his head, he's making it a bigger problem than it is. Empress, Sierra's current energy towards my brother. Okay. Actually, her energy comes up as passionate, but she also comes up as controlling, manipulative and controlling. Oh, Anna. Oh, jeez. Yeah, be careful. I mean, I guess it would allow you to do that. But they should have some kind of control on there to ask you, are you sure you want to send this much? Because once it goes, it goes. You can't get it back. Leanna, are my spirit guides mad at me? I don't think spirit guides get mad. Let's ask. No, definitely not. I mean, I think that we're presented with situations, and if you don't learn your lesson, the next time the lesson comes, it's harder. Like, stupid. Growing up, when I mean, I had a friend from the time I was about 8 years old. And from the time that we were like 8 right through like junior high, like we were like best friends, best friends. Like I could trust her with anything. But something happened when we got into high school where all of a sudden it was like she was competing with me. And every guy that I was interested in, she had to like go after or have his attention or end up with. And the first couple of times it happened, I was like, I was like, whatever, I forgave her for it. But each time it started getting harder, like it was worse and worse until the final situation was really embarrassing to me. When meanwhile, it shouldn't have been because I didn't do anything wrong. But I felt like a real asshole. Even till this day, I still do. But anyway, point being is that if these situations kept coming up, but I kept forgiving her and I kept allowing her to be my friend, and I think that in those situations, like I would assume that they like the guides or powers that be want you to see the person for who they are, not so much because they're a bad person or because they're evil, but more because for like your own self-respect. Like you put your wants and your needs and your desires and you teach people how to treat you. So I would think that it would be more of the way that I treat myself. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that they would get mad, but I think that it's like you're not learning your lesson. So the lesson comes back harder until eventually it wasn't even like we had a big, huge fight and we just stopped being friends. It's like we just grew apart. I just felt like I didn't feel the same about her after a while, but it took me a long time. It took years. Shouldn't take that long. Like when you see who somebody is, like that should be enough for you to be like, you know what? I care more about myself, and I'm not going to allow you to treat me like that. But I didn't do that. And she wasn't the only person that did shit like that to me. Anyway, and it's not those people's fault. It's mine. It's my fault because I allowed it. Um, uh, oh, geez, I just lost my spot. Hang on for a sec. I think I got it. Leslie. Is Jose scared to lose me? Okay. No, I don't think he feels like he's losing you. I think that he feels very comfortable with the way things are. I'm not getting that he's not feeling like he's in danger of losing you right now. He feels like you're there. So no, he's not scared, not at this point. Ida, will the Virgo contact me in December or January? I'm not seeing a whole lot of communication coming in right now. No, I don't think so. Um, I know the holidays are just not the same. Like when you're a little kid and when you're an adult, there's a big difference. Um, Talia, why did I dream of B's mom? Um, okay, I don't know what the situation is or what your relationship is with the mom, but it looks like it has something to do with um, caretaking, like taking care of B or being motherly or caretaking of B. I don't know what the situation was in the dream, but here's the thing. Dreams usually are something that's going on in your subconscious mind, and the mother is the caretaker. So it has something to do with ambition around taking care of somebody or feeling the need to take care of. I don't know if this is someone from your past. You got somebody from your past coming back. That might not have anything to do with it. That just may be something separate. I don't know if who suffers from anxiety here, but anxiety may be linked to it as well. It could be either that the mother suffered from anxiety and so do you, and then that's where that connection is to the mother. But there is something common that's motherly, something common between you and the mother, and that's why she showed up in the dream. And something that's in your subconscious. Dreams are what's going on in our subconscious. So there is something that your subconscious is trying to process, and it links to his mother. There must be something the two of you have in common, or it's a common way that you treat him. And there's ambition around it. Somebody from your past comes back and listens to your intuition. Your intuition knows. Or your intuition knows what the similarity is. Very interesting. These things with the dreams. I've had crazy dreams myself, and I keep going back to the woman that reads for me, and she keeps telling me over and over again what's happening in your subconscious is coming out in your dreams because your conscious can't process it or hasn't processed it yet. But when it starts to come out, it means that your conscious mind is starting to deal with it or learning how to process it. So whatever the connection is with his mother, it's going to come to you. It maybe hasn't yet, and that's why the dream is there, but it's going to come to you. Very interesting. The dreams are interesting. Although every now and again I have ones that are like just weird. Like there was something about fish, but the fish were like weird. I don't know, they were like blowing up and then shrinking. I don't know, weird. Anyway, that's a side thing. All right. J want to communicate with me, or is he stagnated with circumstances of that situation overseas? Okay, let's see. Does he want to communicate with me? 70% chance, yes, he wants to communicate. Yes, there is stagnation with his situation overseas. And communication is definitely down with the Knight of Swords in reverse. Either he can't communicate because of whatever reason having to do with work, or he's not communicating because of whatever reason has to do with work. Empress, would Noelle entertain my brother's romantic approach? Okay, let's see. I think so. Yeah, 70% chance, yes. The dream about blank tarot card would be that you're looking for answers and you're not getting them. Or you're not feeling like you can't find the answers. All right. Vincent wants me to move to North Carolina to live with him, but I haven't met him yet. I want him to make an effort to courtship me here. I know, yeah. Yeah. You don't pick up and move to North Carolina to be with some guy that you've never met before unless you wanted to move to North Carolina first. You know what I mean? If you were like, "Oh, I've always loved I've always loved Arizona." If I was going to move to Arizona because I wanted to move to Arizona, then that's one thing. But no, I don't trust that. I don't trust. First of all, I don't even care so much about like I don't normally care about who makes the first move or who's like, but this is what I think. And this is just from what I've seen over the years of myself and also for reading for people. If you put too much effort in, you're always going to be the one putting effort in and you don't get it back. So I think that if he's interested in you, he should be coming to visit you first. Not because it's man woman thing, but because if you jump at the chance to go and visit him every time that he says so, then that's going to be the relationship and it's going to go out of balance. So if he came to visit you in Georgia first and you spent a couple of weekends together or whatever and then decided to go to North Carolina, I would be okay with that. But I don't like that he's not making any effort to come to see you first. Yeah, I agree with you with that. Yeah, listen to your intuition. If you don't like that, then no. You don't just pick up and move to North Carolina. Unless you have a desire to live there, then that's different. He's going to be persistent, though. But if he's going to be persistent, then let him make the first move and let him come visit you and let him pay for a hotel and spend the weekend. You know what I'm saying? Like, let him put the effort in that way. Because I know I don't like that. Like, you're not going to just pick up and change states for someone that you've never met before. No, I don't like that. But he may be prepared to put in some effort in the near future. So maybe he'll come and see you. Um, I don't know how far of a drive it is. Is it really far? Well, you know what the urgency is? I hate to say this, and I never understood this myself. I never saw it before, but I worked with a woman, Barbara. Barbara used to say this all the time. She used to say that some men can't be alone. And I didn't believe it because I was like, I always knew of men that had commitment issues, right? Especially when I was younger. But she was talking about like different men that she knew in her life that, like, for whatever reason, lost their wives or got divorced or whatever the situation was. And she was like, no, Danny, I'm telling you, some men can't be alone and they don't care. Like, they need somebody either in the house, or they need somebody that does things that they don't either know how to do or that they can't do for themselves. And not necessarily that they're looking for like a housewife or a housemaid or anything like that, but they just don't know how to be alone. And that's what the rush is. And to me, I mean, if you don't connect with that person, then what's it like? I would rather be alone. I mean, that's what I always say. I would rather be alone. But um, I started to understand it when I started reading people, because I would be like, Jesus, this guy doesn't even like this woman. What the hell is he doing with her? And then I would remember that Barbara would say, you're going to see, Danny, sometimes men just can't be alone. And I never believed it, because especially when I was younger, men always seem to have commitment issues. But some guys, they don't want to be alone. This guy's been married 3 times. He's looking to get married again. That's what the urgency is. That's what it is. He doesn't like being alone. And the thing is that, like, this is where you have to weigh the pros and cons with this stuff. Um, because, like, this is going to sound so shitty, but it's like sometimes love is that you show up fitting the missing piece in that other person's life. So he may be in love with you if you were to be that type of person that moves in with him fast, or that you could get married fast because that's what he wants. And on the other hand of that, he may be what you need if that's what you want. You know what I mean? Like, some women, they want a certain type of a man, and he may be willing to be that type of a man as long as you're there with him. You know, like I knew this one girl who married this guy who I knew she didn't really like, but she needed to get married. That's what her whole life, all she ever wanted was to get married and have children. And she just grabbed the first guy that showed up. And I think that for him, he was also playing a role, like, well, I'm married now, and, I'm all grown up, and, you know, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like they were playing a role in each other's lives, and it was more of like a role they were playing than it was actual love. But it worked. It worked for them, or so it seemed. So who the hell am I to judge? But I think that that's what his urgency is. I don't think he likes being alone. Out of my heart, that's why I asked about the soul ties. Is it soul ties, karma, soul? Can you explain the difference? Well, okay, here's the thing. Karma is usually, like, first of all, like, people will always say things like, oh, he's with a karmic, as if like he's with somebody who doesn't mean anything, which isn't true. Like, you can be in a karmic relationship and it might not be a soulmate relationship, but it may also not be as dramatic and as up and down and as crazy as, like, not everybody marries a soulmate, but that doesn't mean they don't have a good relationship. Now, the way that you're feeling, you see, like, there are a lot of things that are in play here, not just for you, but in anyone that's in a situation like this. Soul ties, when you're connected to somebody, what you really want to do is you want to cut all of those ties, even with people that you want to keep in your life, because you want your energy to be as clean as possible and not tied to someone else, because, like, things get very complicated. Like, you want to try to get all the hooks out and be free and not under somebody else's like tied to anyone else. Anyhow, and sometimes it's hard to differentiate when you're truly in love with someone, or you're in love with the idea of someone. Like, you're in love with the idea of something that in your head is what you want, but really that person is not giving you what you need. And if they show up, it's like a temporary band-aid that makes things okay. Like I would read for people, right? I haven't heard from him in 6 months. And then they're like, everything sucks. I hate my life. I hate my job. I hate my house. I hate my parents. I hate everybody. And then he texted me today. Oh, okay, I'm fine. It's like, so you don't hate your job anymore because he texted you? You know, it's like like this guy is a band-aid. Like your whole life can't disintegrate because somebody doesn't show up. Like you're not in love with that person. They're just putting a band-aid over your wound, and you need to heal what's going on inside you. And it's the same thing for all of us. Anyone that has been broken up with, abandoned, mistreated, whatever the situation is, do you really, really want to be back with somebody who hasn't reached out to you in all this time? Or do you want to be back with the person that you wish they were? And then that kind of answers, you know, then it's like when you really start to do the work from inside, it's like, no, I don't really want to be with somebody that treats me like this. So the soul ties and the wounds kind of go hand in hand. Like, is your soul bound to him so that you should suffer till the end of time until he comes back? No, I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I could believe that you guys had a soulmate connection and it hasn't worked out because of his job. Okay, but even still, you're not bound to somebody forever so that you should be constantly suffering. There's a whole world out there. There's somebody else for you. So, it gets pretty complicated, but it always comes back to us. You know, like the guy that I was back and forth with for 8 years, was I really in love with someone who came and gone and disappeared and did stupid shit and showed up at my job with other girls? I mean, was I really in love with that? Or was I in love with what I thought was going to be with him? It's two different things. Like the idea of what I had in my head that the relationship should be, and not what was really being shown to me. What was being shown to me was somebody who didn't take my feelings into consideration, somebody who was mean to me, somebody who went out of his way to let me know that he was seeing somebody else. If you wanted to let me know, why didn't you just call me up and tell me? Why did you come to my job so that my coworkers can see and they could tell me? So was I really in love with him, or was I really in love with the idea of what I wanted? And he was just the person that was representing it. And you know, it always comes back to us. Always, always. Leanna, did my recent ex play me? I got a 70% chance, yes. I don't know what the situation was or why you think he played you, but his intentions either weren't 100% pure, or he was showing you one side of him, but he was doing something else on the other side. Yeah, I don't trust him. Oriella, how will Christmas Day be for me and my son? Aw. I feel like for little kids, it's so magical, right? They're so freaking cute. It's going to be awesome. Successful, something to celebrate, feeling prepared, with good luck and a lot of ambition. Aw, he's going to have a blast. Empress, near future for Sierra and my brother. Well, there's potential. I mean, the sun is in reverse, which is, it might take some time. And he may be feeling like he's waiting for a ship to come in, but the sun guarantees happiness even in reverse. So there is potential. Things could work out in the near future. Well, maybe it takes a little bit longer than the near future. Yoga not for fat folks. I need my lower back is feeling better. Um, you know why I don't do yoga? I have a couple of videos on my channel that are like beginners classes or beginners pieces that you could do, but I feel like I need a cameraman. That's why. I feel like it's not enough space for me to be able to show you exactly what I'm doing without somebody moving around me. But actually, yoga is great for everyone, and it doesn't make a difference. All shapes, sizes. I mean, we've had people come into yoga, and we're hot yoga, so, and it's Bikram heat even when we teach a vinyasa class. So it's like 108 degrees in the room, and people, they just get so addicted to it. It takes time though, and they have to take a lot of breaks, especially if they're overweight. But a lot of people have come off their high blood pressure medication from doing yoga, and I have to tell you that since I'm still overweight from having Avery, I gained 80 pounds. I still have about another 30 to lose. But right after I had her, and doing some things was so hard for me. Even now, some things are really hard for me. So I have a totally new respect for people that have weight to lose when they start yoga or when they start doing some kind of an exercise regimen, because I realize how hard it is to do it with extra weight. But you could just do what you can do. And if you need to take a break, take a break. You lay down. But yoga is really good it's good for everything. It's really good for mentally, all the breathing and the relaxing into things. Yeah, and there's all different types of yoga. So if you find something that you enjoy. I was thinking about doing a live yoga class, but the thing is that look at the space I have, right? Otherwise, the camera's going to have to be far away, and I don't know that people would be able to see exactly what I was doing. And I could do it. I would do it with you, but I don't know if I don't know how it would work. I just can't because the space is so small. Anyhow, I do have a couple of yoga videos on my channel. My friend has a dance studio, and he filmed them in his dance studio. Daniela, will I be out of my financial hardship soon? Finances, what a pain in the ass. Let's see. Things are improving for you. Things are improving. It may take a little bit of time to get to where you want to be, but they're improving. Anjali, reading on this and next week. Things are moving forward for you slow and steady, but you have nice things happening. You may have a new job offer or focus on a new business that brings in financial stability. You could have a new love interest coming in, maybe a Scorpio. Growth and transformation comes in around your life. Financial stability, feeling a little bit more balanced over the next couple of weeks. And the Seven of Pentacles in reverse could be feeling like the hard work that you put into your career, now you're starting to see the fruits of your labor come back to you. You could get communication from a Virgo if you haven't heard from a Virgo, or a Virgo comes in out of the blue. Sounds like Pencil Dick. He can't be alone either. Yeah, it was very interesting when she said that because I never, I was like, oh guys, what do they care? And she was like, no, you'll be amazed that like somebody, like they could lose their wife on Monday and then all of a sudden they pick somebody else up on Thursday because they can't be alone. It's crazy. Pencil Dick. New chapter. Do I have to worry about Philip deceiving me? What does the future hold? Okay. I mean, he looks like he's pretty trustworthy as of right now. He seems stable. He seems like he's caring, compassionate, kind. The love cup is full. Knight of Cups, he's got a genuine interest that brings in happiness. I think that it's got potential. I mean, listen, at some point anything can go wrong and people can be deceitful. But right now it looks like things are good. I would explore it. Oh my God, I used to work with this woman who used to always say, I attract men that have couches stuck to their ass. Because her husband never wanted to do anything. Um, like he never really had a lot of ambition to do anything. He just wanted to like come home and watch TV. And she's like, I don't know why I attract these guys. They all have couches stuck to their ass. Ariana, hey. Um, does Scania want me back? What does Scania want with me? She's a Taurus. No, I'm a Libra. Okay, let's see. Does Scania want me back? Yeah, things actually could change for the better quickly between the two of you. You have a wish around the situation, and she may be being persistent in the near future. She's got a lot of ambition around her. Yeah, she may be looking to reconnect. Yep. Um, Red Nappy, how is he feeling about me? How is he feeling about me? Spends a lot of time thinking about you. Thinks that you're nurturing, kind, caring, um, sincere, loyal, strong, attractive, unique, creative, and spontaneous. All right, spirit guides into the new year. The Ten of Water, a contented and rewarding family life. Your emotional and material needs are met. Trustworthy relationships. Release, Archangel Azrael, the end of a situation or spiritual transformation. Time to move on. The World, Archangel Michael, a job well done. Joy, contentment, and gratitude, a path towards enlightenment. So you've got two archangels around you, Azrael and Michael. That's pretty good moving into the new year. Empress. Who is a match for my brother? Heidi, Sierra. Okay, let's see. Heidi. Sierra. Noelle. Actually, Noelle comes up the highest with the Ace of Cups. I would say Noelle, Heidi, and then Sierra. Cinnamon, was he telling me the truth about getting married to me? I'm only getting a 33% chance that he was telling you the whole truth. So no, I'm not buying it 100%. I got to tell you that. Oh, my nephew's 11. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I could. Christy, what is Dina's energy towards me right now? She's got a little bit of sharp energy, but the Two of Cups is here, which would mean that she would also be feeling very connected to you. This is very odd. It's like on one hand, it's like sharp energy or bitchy energy, on the other hand, loving. Do you get that from her, that she can kind of be like change with the wind? Yeah, I think that you and Pam are going to work things out before the end of this year. I don't know if it's going to happen in a few days or in the next week, but I think before the end of this year. Oh, good. I'm glad that you're getting out. Yeah, I don't understand when people are like that. She kind of reminds me, this is going to sound crazy, of my aunt. My aunt and my mom were in business together, and she used to do shit like that to my mom. Like, she would lie, like tell my mom one thing, right? And then she would do some, I don't know, like it was just a lot of like the business at one point wasn't doing well, so instead of taking a salary, she was gonna just she used to answer the telephone. She was not gonna come in and answer the telephone, and she told everyone, or she was supposed to tell everyone, that she wasn't coming in so she could stay home with her kids. But she told some of the people the truth, and lied to some of the people, or kind of made it look like my mother made her lie. And but then, like, to your face, she's nice to you. Yeah, she reminds me of my aunt. I don't know why, but she does. Yeah, I think that you made the right decision by getting rid of her. Yeah, I don't trust her. Especially those people that can be so nice, like, and then like people don't believe it. Like they're so nice to your face, and you think that they're so cool, and then like behind your back they're saying all kinds of shit. Yeah. It sounds very similar to my aunt. And then in a business like that, my mom's a hairdresser. It's very dog eat dog. And it's like the people that are working there think that the business isn't doing well. They're not going to stay there. They're going to have to protect themselves, because they don't get paid like a regular salary. They have to bring in people in order to get paid. So the whole thing crashed and burned. Yeah, those people are usually good at what they do. And they have no conscience. They don't even care. Uh-oh, somebody woke up. All right, let me go get her. Hang on. I'm going to, I know. You know what happens when she comes in here, but. Did she stop crying? Let me go check on her. Hang on. What happened? You were crying? What happened? You crying? You just crying? Oh. Uh-oh. Yeah. Say hi. Can you say hi? Can you do clap hands? Clap hands? Clap hands? Can you clap hands? No, you don't want to clap hands? All right. You can clap hands. You don't want to. All right. Let's see. Where are we? Cece, will I get the job at Temple U Penn? At Temple? So is Temple one and U Penn another? All right. Let me see. Here, you can play with these cards. Temple comes up higher. I think you're going to get a job at Temple. Here. Don't cry. Empress, will I get a full-time job from UTSW or UTD by the end of the year? Okay, let's see. Go ahead. Here. Sit here. Play with this. Don't cry. Don't. Okay. All right, don't cry. It's okay. Here. Well, what are you crying about? I gave you the phone. Don't overreact. Why are you crying? Why are you crying? She loves the My Pillow guy. Let's put the My Pillow guy on. Hang on. All right, relax, Avery. Here, look who's coming on. Where's Mike Lindell?
MyPillow.com now, and Mike will give you 2 MyPillow premiums for one low price. Use the promo code also
That's your MyPillow. Thanks to MyPillow, one of the fastest growing companies in America.
He loves him.
Years, you've helped MyPillow create thousands of jobs right here in the USA.
Now you laughing at him?
MyPillow is made with passion here in my home state of Minnesota to ensure you get the best sleep of your life.
One of the things that I really like about
will I get a full-time job from UTSW?
my neck a little hug.
I've never slept better in my life. What's better than a great night's sleep?
Important things to your health. MyPillow is one of the most important things to your sleep.
Call or go to MyPillow.com now, and Mike will give you 2 MyPillow premiums for one low price.
UTSW comes up higher, but I think you definitely get a full-time job before the end of the year.
I tried every pillow from expensive expensive down pillows that just went flat to fiber-filled pillows that rebound every time you move your head. I even tried those memory foam pillows, and the curve did not match my neck, and it probably won't match yours. That's why I invented my
What's the
pillow.
matter? Why are you
My
crying?
patented fill adjusts to your exact individual needs and helps keep your neck supported and aligned.
When I got my pillow, I will sleep almost immediately. I stay asleep at night and I wake up more well rested in the morning.
My Pillow lasts 10 years, is machine washable and dryable, and comes with a 60-day money-back guarantee.
I personally guarantee my pillow will be the most comfortable pillow you'll ever own or your money back.
Call or go to mypillow.com now, and Mike will
What?
give you 2 My Pillow premiums for
What's the
one low
matter?
price. Use the promo code and you'll also receive free shipping. That's 2 My Pillow premiums
Why
for
are you
one
crying?
price.
Why are you crying?
60-day money back guarantee you have
How about
nothing
this?
to lose.
Sesame Street. Like the count. Who is that? The count? And she knows how to move the thing with her hand. All right, let's see. Sonia, were Dee's intentions to manipulate me in the first place? Or is he just toxic without being aware of it? Okay, let's see. I don't think he realizes it. I don't think he realizes how toxic he is. Um, um,
Oh, my happy childhood in the Carpathian Mountains. How well I remember. So now, in my own castle, I can enjoy this wonderful dance that I learned as a boy. I see just how wise was my whole family. They taught me
beautiful one, General for December.
at me. I'm counting and dancing, and I swear that it's true. If you do the same, you will be happy too. Go, we try again.
You could have a new business opportunity or a new job opportunity in December. The death card is like feeling like a growth and transformation on a personal level, going through a growth and transformation, and a little adventure comes in, taking time for rest, relaxation, recharging your batteries. It also looks like the Knight of Swords. This could be somebody comes in out of the blue, like you meet somebody, if you're not with anyone right now, or it also could be a communication picks up with a loved one. 9 of Cups, you have a wish, put it out into the universe. A Virgo may be coming in that's very significant. Anthony, what will happen with me and the Cappy when the Cancer chick contacts me? If you're in an established relationship, I don't think you're going to care about the Cancer girl. I think you're going to be happy with the I think that with this, if the situation moves forward with the Capricorn, which I think it will, when the Cancer comes back, excuse me, she's going to be very disappointed. What's wrong? Oh, look, it's Kermit the Frog. Oh, he's looking for a grilled cheese. All right, let's put on Batty Bat. There you go. Don't cry. It's no crying. There's no need to cry. um, Cece, how does M feel about me romantically? Thinks that the two of you have a spiritual connection, has a lot of respect for you, thinks that there's room for a kind, loving, compassionate relationship with cause for celebration around it. There also may be a little bit of adventure coming in around that situation. All right, let's cut off the super chats because she's gonna not behave for much longer. And I will do the moderators. The count. He's got pointy ears. And I'll be back on tomorrow. And if anybody has privates, I have this Cyber sales on, Cyber Monday sales going. I'll probably leave them up for all week. Okay, while I wait for the moderators, let me do SS is why missing me. Yeah, I do think that why misses you. Nav, general love for December. What happened to the count? What happened to the count? Want me to put it back on? Why are you looking at me like that? Oh, there, he's got 4 bats. You have happiness that comes in around feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. Could be a new energy, starting a new journey. And growth and transformation comes in December around your love life when you leave disappointment in the past. I think you're moving forward with somebody new in the month of December. Yeah. Mel, how will Dora feel about Dolores' birthday gift? Oh, interesting. She's going to think that it's an amazing gift. Love, money, abundance with this card. She's going to feel like there's no growth or transformation around her, and she may be feeling hurt or slighted. Brandy, how does Latif feel about me? Don't trash the place, okay? Thinks that you're exciting, adventurous, hardworking, fun, attractive, spontaneous, intuitive, intelligent, nurturing, kind, and caring. You know, I look at them, it's so funny, like at the good twin and the evil twin. Is that funny? The good one and the bad one. Is Sepia still here? No, maybe Sophia's not here. Anna, try drinking more water. Maybe it's dehydration. Oh, you kissing the teddy bear? She left? Okay. All right, guys. Then thank you all very much. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great night. Bye-bye.